Hello everybody, and welcome back! Last time we began our escape from Venus Lighthouse and we managed to reach the Swala Gate, and we took care of some ruffians. This time we're going to meet up with Alex, so let's do that. So, fortunately again, there are no random encounters here, otherwise we'd be pretty much dead. We do have one new enemy. This is a punch ant. It is level 4, it has 26 hit points, no synergy at all, 26 attack, 8 defense, 6 agility and 2 luck. Its elemental resistances are 48 Venus, 25 Mars, 48 Jupiter and 48 Mercury, and he has no elemental power at all. Now, this enemy normally yields 5 experience points, but if we happen to finish him off with a specific gene, in this case a Mars gene, he would drop 6 coins. He would yield 6 experience points. He drops 6 coins, which would then become 7 if we had, again, a Mars gene. And there is a 1 in 32 chances that become a 1 in 8 that he may drop a smoke bomb, which is an item that you can use in combat to inflict the delusion status, which basically reduces an enemy's accuracy quite a lot. And now, as for its commands, it only has the basic attack, and that is all. Now, usually I didn't want to focus on the music, but the music theme right now, this is not the standard battle theme for the game. This is actually called Jenna's theme. And after this battle, we won't get to hear it for quite a while, which is a shame because I really like it. Not that I don't like the regular battle theme, but I really hope we could get to listen to this a bit more. So, goodbye. My, that was invigorating. He wasn't too strong. I never knew fighting could be so fun. But we better get on to the peninsula. Alright, and we have a synergy stone. Sure, why not? Our synergy is maxed out. Alright, let's go. This is the place, isn't it? Yes. The peninsula at the end of the road to the west. That's what he told us. This must be the Jima. Menardi said a ship would be here. We have to see if we can find it. Jenna, it's over here. At first glance, it seems like a normal ship, but there's something odd about it. Kraden, wait! Oh, I swear, you're like a kid with a new toy. Hurry up in there! What's wrong? It's missing. What are you talking about? The thingy that makes it go. What do you mean? What's so important about this thingy? The boat cannot move without it. That Menardi, she tricked us! Tricked us? Yeah, by passing this dot boat off on us. There's no trick. If this boat is a dud, how did it get here in the first place? Oh, right. It must have been the orb. What orb? Don't you remember that crystal Saturos was carrying? That big black pearl thing? I am certain he said he could move the ship with it. Jenna! Kraden! There you are. I see you found the boat. We set sail as soon as the beacon has been fired, correct? Strange. What is it? The beacon. It has not been lit yet. You are right. Why is it taking so long? And why hasn't my brother returned? They done it, Jenna! They lit the beacon! What's happening, Kraden? Why won't the ground stop shaking? Strange. I think it may actually be getting worse. I think the lighthouse is collapsing. Look! The ground around it is crumbling. Mercury Lighthouse didn't react this way. What makes Venus different? That last tremor tore a rift in the Zuhala range! How are we going to get back to Gondowan now? Irejima, it's drifting away from the mainland. But what will happen to us? Oh, Kraden, how long will this island continue to drift? I don't know. I wish you could tell me. Yeesh, you're no help in times like this. Hey, I'm hungry. How can you even think about food? I wonder what happened to my brother. I cannot be certain, but it looks like they lit the Venus beacon. Yeah, I know. You don't have to tell me that. That is how we wound up adrift at sea, right? My, aren't you cranky today, Jenna? Well, I suppose you're just worried about Felix. Isaac and the others must have been at the lighthouse too. I suspect you're right. I miss them. Isaac, Felix. Come with me. There is something I wish to show you. Sheba! Felix! Felix. Sheba? They're alive. They're really alive! What is this? Alex, what happened? I thought Felix and Sheba were still inside the lighthouse. It is miraculous. Miracle or not, I'm just happy my brother's alive. What happened back there? Sheba. Oh. Thank the elements, she's awake! Sheba, are you alright? It's me, Jenna. Jenna? What happened? It seems you drifted here with Felix. With Felix? Take your time. Do you feel alright, Sheba? Where are we? Irejima. We were all to meet here. But now the island is floating away from Gondowan. This island is moving? I know it must be very hard to believe, Sheba. When a Venus lighthouse was lit, a massive tremor tore us off the continent. The ground beneath the lighthouse roiled, as though it might crumble away. I remember now, and that is what carried us away from Gondowan. But what happened to you, Sheba? You were in the sea, and Saturos and Menardi are gone. What do you mean? Another group came. They fought Saturos and Menardi and won. Was it Isaac? Isaac. Yes, I think that's what they called him. You expect me to believe Isaac and his companions defeated Saturos and Menardi? Have they really grown so powerful in so short a time? But how did you wind up in the sea? When the beacon was lit, the earthquake knocked me off the lighthouse tower. Then what is my brother doing here? He tried to save me from drowning. Felix jumped from the top of the lighthouse. Dear me! Felix, are you awake? Ah, Felix, you're awake! Brother, are you sure you should be standing? You don't seem very surprised to find yourself on a floating island. Felix, once you saved Sheba, you must have swum out here, correct? You must have seen that this island was floating when you were swimming. But what do we do now? I have no idea. Nobody knows what lies beyond the Eastern Sea. Unfortunately, I am a student of alchemy, not geography. What is it, Alex? What is the matter? Can't you see it? It's land! An island! It's a little big for an island. That's no island, it's a new continent! We're saved! So it would seem. Wait. What is it? We're going to pass north of the continent. She's right! I don't think we're going to make it! Oh, Graydon! Felix! What are we going to do? Oh, this can't be good. What is it? It's a tidal wave. A tidal wave? The earthquake must have caused it. Oh my, it's coming right at us. Alex, how can you stay so calm at a time like this? At times like this, where would be the good in panicking? We'll be washed away! Help! Do you want to check yourself for injuries? Yeah. Looks like the arms are still attached. That's a good start. The legs are working fine too. Yep, you're fine. Alright, finally we are back in control, and we're controlling Felix this time. And this is a minor detail, but it always kind of bothered me that if you compare Felix's design right now to the one he had in the previous one, his cloak is different. It's blue now, and it was clearly green in the first game. I don't know why they changed it. Even in his promotional artwork he clearly has a green cloak, but whatever. Let's check on everyone else. What? What am I doing down here? Oh, I must have blacked out when the wave hit. Hey, we hit land! That wave must have carried us here. What luck! Have you checked everyone else? Are they alright? Not yet. Then let's go find them and get off this island. Alright, so Jenna joined our party. Let's talk to Graydon. Oh, Felix. Ouch. That was quite a blow. What happened when that wave hit? Felix, look! That wave carried us to the continent. We've hit solid land! Let's go, Felix! Graydon has joined the party. And I'm going to talk to Sheba, but you can actually ignore them and you will get a funny cutscene if you don't. So, actually, let's do that. Wait! Aren't you worried about me in the slightest? Did you rescue me from the lighthouse just to leave me for dead on this island? Now, I'm sure he meant to do no such thing. I wonder. Oh, don't give me that sad face. You know I can stay mad at you. After all, you did save me, Felix. I won't soon forget that. But don't leave me behind like that again, okay? So, that big wave pushed us aground. Way to go, nature! What is out here anyway? That's what we were about to find out. Let's get started then. And finally Sheba joined the party. And now, before we leave here... By the way, where has Alex gone? He doesn't seem to be anywhere on the island. You don't think he set out on his own, do you? Actually, he did. Then I guess there's no reason to look for him here. He might have gone to look for a ship. Alex wants a ship? Did you forget what he was saying? No. Then you know he wants to restore alchemy to the world. By lighting the 4 elemental lighthouses, he might just succeed. But why the ship? The remaining 2 lighthouses are unreachable by land. None remain to be lit across the Eastern Sea. So what should we... We must go to the Great Western Sea. The Western Sea. Is that where we're going, Felix? Yes. Well said, Felix. And go there we shall. That's right. Our parents' lives depend on it. Going to just ignore that massive revelation. What about you, Sheba? What do you mean? It's not going to be an easy trip. And there is no reason you should have to face that danger, right, Felix? Actually, there is a reason. Felix remembers. I have a reason to be traveling with you. What do you mean, Sheba? What reason? It's my destiny. This quest is your destiny? And you couldn't tell us about this earlier? But how can we trust you when we don't know why you're with us? I'm sorry, but please, you have to take me. You must. You need me. I don't understand. Why exactly do we need you? You know that I am an adept, don't you? I can control the wind, as Felix already knows. You knew that she was a wind adept? Yes. Saturos must have mentioned it atop the lighthouse. I see. They saw that I was a wind adept right away. They kidnapped me for my powers. They needed them on their journey. Oh yeah, they would have needed an alignment that complemented their own. They said they would need a wind adept in order to light Jupiter's beacon. Ah, of course, and I suspect we'll need your power there as well. So you see, you do need me. Alright, I guess I understand now. But you want to know what she meant by destiny too, don't you? Of course. I wish we could read minds like Sheba, then we would know. I am sure she will tell us in her own time. Won't you, Sheba? I think for now that we should simply trust Sheba. Now, I am quite famished. Shall we get going? Moving? Alright. So, I think it's enough for now, but before I end the video, I actually want to quickly go over the party members that we have available to us. First, let's go over Felix. He is a Venus adept, meaning that he has control over Earth. When it comes to the equipment that is available to him, he can wield long swords, light blades, axes and maces. As for the defensive equipment, he has access to the regular clothing and armor, gloves and shield for the arm protection, and when it comes to the head armor, he has hats, crowns, masks and helms. Now, on to the classes. Every single character in the game has access to different classes. Each different class entails different synergies and different stat distributions. First off, we have the Mono Elemental class. In this case, is the Squire. Every single character has a Mono Elemental class that is also their starting class, and I'll go into more detail about the Squire in a moment. Then we have the Dual Elemental and the Tri-Elemental, and as you can see, these are divided in full and partial. I'll quickly explain that. Every single class is divided in ranks. When it means Dual Elemental full, it basically means that that particular character can attain the higher rank of that particular class, and therefore unlock the full potential of that class. However, in some cases, characters can access a class but they are unable to reach the higher rank. That is what the partial means. And as for the dual elemental, they require you to mix up different elements for that particular character. You do that by combining the gene, which I'll go into detail in the next video actually. And then we have a fourth category, which there's no information available right now, and that is because we do not have the means necessary to access it, but we will soon enough. And this fourth category, actually every single character in the game, in your party, has full access to it. Now, quickly on to the Squire. The first rank of every single class is always the name of that class. So the first rank within the Squire is Squire. It requires no gene at all. As for the stats, it has slightly above standard HP at 110, below the standard synergy at 80%. That is actually a problem with this class. Later on you'll see that you often end up running out of synergy. As for the attack, it has slightly above the standard defense, slightly above standard agility, and standard luck. The luck stat usually is not affected by rank, so you don't expect that to go up anytime soon. As for the available synergy, we have the Quake and Earthquake synergies, the Cure synergy, and soon enough at level 6 we'll be unlocking one more. And as you can see down there, there's a small section that is cut off. That is because some synergies are not only locked by level, but also by rank. So by attaining higher ranks, you unlock more synergies. Alright, quickly on to Jenna. Jenna is a Mars adept, meaning that she has control over fire. As for her weapons, she can wield light blades and staves. Her defensive equipment consists of clothing, robes, gloves, bracelets, hats, crowns, masks, and circlets. Her starting class is the Flame User. It has standard HP, above standard synergy at 120%, standard attack, standard defense, above standard agility, and slightly below standard luck. She has access to the synergies that we've seen before, the Flare and Fume. Alright, on to Sheva. Sheva, as we just realized, is a Jupiter or Wind adept, meaning that she has control over, well, wind. She can wield staffs and maces. Her defensive equipment consists of regular clothing, robes, gloves, bracelets, hats, crowns, masks, and circlets. And her starting class is the Windseer. The Windseer has below standard HP, quite high synergy for the first rank, below standard attack, slightly below standard defense, quite high agility actually, and slightly above standard luck. So she's basically quite frail, but she deals a substantial amount of damage and is quite speedy. She has access to the Whirlwind and Ray synergies, and in about 3 levels she'll unlock a new synergy. Alright, I think that is all for now. Next time we're going to begin exploring the new continent that we happen to connect with. So, until then, see you guys.